That was the last of the middleweights. We're now getting ready for the heavyweights. Oleksandr Usyk from the Ukraine, 24 years old. He'll be boxing against Artur Beterbiev from Romania. Excuse me. Oleksandr Usyk from the Ukraine will be boxing Artur Beterbiev from Russia. He beat Tervel Pulev of Bulgaria, who was number 9 in the world yesterday. Beterbiev beat Zarkin Kubau of Tajikistan, who retired in round 2. So these two boxers are well equipped to handle themselves. Beterbiev from Russia in the red corner, Usyk from the Ukraine in the blue corner. The slightly shorter man, perhaps the stronger man. Distance most likely doesn't want to taste the power of Beterbiev, at least not too early if he doesn't have to. And now you see Usyk doing a good job with his lateral movement, turning his man, while Beterbiev, a left hook by Beterbiev, sails over the head of Usyk, and Usyk continues to press forward here halfway through the first round. And now Beterbiev looks like he found something, perhaps a weakness he could exploit in Usyk. Beterbiev continues to push forward. Nice straight left by Usyk. Beterbiev keeping his hands a little too low. Like to see them a little higher. Usyk, if he could stand his ground as a principle while moving backwards. You could counterpunch while moving backwards. You shouldn't try and box while moving backwards. Usyk wants to get off his heels with Beterbiev. Push him off of him. Let him know he's not going anywhere. These are the heavyweights. They're designed to slug. They're designed to hit hard. Usyk, and it's also some nice movement. And now you see Usyk starting to exert his will a little more on Beterbiev. Beterbiev's not going anywhere. Ukrainian with a 6-2 advantage because of boxing like that. Good movement and good lateral movement. Look how he avoids the onslaught, the rush by Beterbiev, and then some good counterpunching as well. Left hand to the body, a good jab by Beterbiev. Guessing. Don't want to be predictable and let him know where you're going before you get there. You want to get there on surprise in your repertoire. And now Usyk going to start to let his hands go a little bit. He's boxing in the southpaw stance. He's using his right hand jab well. Very effective. A right hand by Beterbiev, though, scores on the temple, and it looks like he buckled Usyk, and he senses it. Usyk a little shaken, and Beterbiev going in for the finish. He's going to try and end this one here in the second round if he can. Beterbiev, a big puncher, lots of experience. He knows how to finish a fight. It's taking his time with it too. Notice he's not losing himself. He doesn't want to give Usyk too much breathing room. Punch. And it looks like Usyk now coming on strong. Usyk's got a very impressive frame for a 91-pounder. Very well proportioned, great body movement, and he's fast. A nice punch to the belly by Usyk. Another one and another. Four consecutive left hands by Usyk. And another to the belly. Usyk found a spot, an opening, a hole if he can. Again, in boxing, the key is not to punch your opponent. The key is to punch through your opponent like you're punching through a brick wall. You don't just want to hit. A chopping right hand by Beterbiev, and now he's got Usyk back on the ropes. And here comes Beterbiev. He's got Usyk. He throws a right hand, and Usyk is bobbing and weaving. He's trying to stay out of harm's way. He's crouching. He throws a right hand, more out of necessity, more out of survival instinct. It worked well for him. Round 2 has come to a close. This will be an extremely important round, and it's 12-8 the Ukrainian. The Russian, but just not good enough. He scored 4 more points than he had in the first round. However, the Ukrainian scored 6 as well. They both punched to the tune of 6 points in the second. Need to get over the mountain. And as much of what we saw in the last round, except only has 1 more round to get his man. The ref keeping a close eye on the action, but to outright flatline it and stop it in its tracks. Nice left-right combination by Usyk. He'd like to see Beterbiev put the offense back on. Granted, he's up by 4 going in. He doesn't have to skate away. He could keep boxing. He's got no choice. He needs to score 4 points plus in this round. Will he be able to do it? Possible, or so it would have seemed. He beat the number 9 in the world yesterday. 1 in the world in Artur Beterbiev at heavyweight. The most glorified of all weight classes. Unseat 2 top 10 ranked boxers back to back to the finals. If he could beat number 1, well then mathematics would tell you that he could beat anyone else in this tournament in this weight class. However, styles make fights, and there's no way to say that because he could beat Beterbiev clean punch that put Usyk down. We'd need to take another look on the replay to see exactly what put him down. He doesn't look like he was injured. It could have been that he was caught off guard. He seems right where he needs to be with 14 seconds left still. And Usyk throws a right hand that falls just under the chin. Excuse me, Beterbiev does, falls underneath the chin of Usyk, and now with just 2 seconds left, this one's going to go to the scorecards. And I believe that we just witnessed Beterbiev looks a little forlorn. He looks a little disappointed in his performance. We're going to get the decision in just a moment. And the winner is Oleksandr Usyk from the Ukraine. Another monumental upset here in the semifinal round, of the 2011 AIBA World Boxing Championships, as Oleksandr Usyk of the Ukraine unseats number 1 of the world ranked Artur Beterbiev of Russia. Take a look at the action from round number 3. Big left hand by Usyk on the right temple of Beterbiev, and that tells the entire story of this bout. Beterbiev may be a bully, but Usyk was a bigger bully